Well, let's see here. We are still working. I don't even remember which take this is. I just get started and then I realize, oh man, I should have set something else up or check something else out. Anyway, basically old Datsun 320 Kingpin rebuild. I've got the bushings in. That was in an earlier video, and I ran the adjustable ream down to where it just fit inside there, so that I could turn it enough to take off any little burrs or anything like that. And we definitely don't fit yet. So I have another ream here. This is a 20 millimeter ream. I cut it down on the lathe there so I can put it in the drill. And I may try doing that on another one, but basically this video set series, whatever you want to call it, I'm trying to do it in a way so that your average Datsun owner, more or less, can do all of this at home. Basically, this ream is available through Enco. I think I've already posted it in the build thread. It's roughly 20 bucks, something like that. Useenco.com, and it's use hyphen maybe, I don't know. Anyway, the ream's not that expensive. You can do your own bushing kit. I've already shown how to pop the bushings out and back in. Reaming it is the part that freaks everybody out. So anyway, this adjustable ream, I've already shown too how the slopes in here and that stuff. I've got it turned down. It's basically at its minimum, which is 25-30 seconds. So I'm going to slowly increase this size-wise, ream it, and then basically test fit it. You can measure it with the calipers and try to get it close and that stuff, but the thing is right now, it shows we've got roughly about 2/1000 maybe to take out of there. Yeah, so we're going to be shooting for probably closer to 3/1000 because we don't want a tight fit. There's got to be at least a little gap in there between the Kingpin and the bushings for the grease. If you make it so darn tight, you can't keep grease in between them. You're going to wear them out faster by having the bushings too tight than you would if they were a little loose and grease was able to stay in there. So the other thing I've done is, this is just a 12-point socket, but I found one that fits on there real good. Okay, most people aren't going to have a square 8-point drive to fit this. In fact, I don't have one that fits it. I have several square points. So anyway, the 12-point works just fine because it will be tight enough that you cannot turn it just with your hand. So the wrench should be enough. So let's get going here. What I'm going to do is, let's take this. Let's turn that just a little bit. Okay, I can put it in the vise. There's all kinds of stuff I can do. I got plenty of tools in the shop press and all that kind of stuff, and the point wasn't to show all this with all the cool tools I have and how easy it is and blah 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 with the right tools. This is I'm more after showing the average guy how to be able to do this at home without having to buy a shop press and all that kind of stuff. So I've got the rag down because basically I don't really want to get a bunch of oil on my bench. So we'll put well, actually, if we just put the cutting fluid in here. Ooh, let's I don't really want it going all over the place. I think I'll put down some paper on the floor so that as I drip oil all over the place and make a mess out of it. We'll alright, get some cutting oil in that one. Let's get some more in that one. Hey, and I'm just an amateur and a hack at this too, so this is how I'm doing it. There may be a much better way, and hopefully pro out there or somebody's knows how to do this really well can shed some light on it. See, by evidence there that I put all the cutting fluid on it and then realized I still need to adjust it a little tighter. So let's, I'm just going to turn that up a little bit. Okay, we're just going to snug it. I mentioned once before, but I don't know which videos will actually make it to YouTube or not. But if you tighten those down too much, they're just little flat 3/16, not even 1/4 inch knife blades. And if you tighten them down too much, you'll actually get a bow in the center, and you'll end up with a big round spot there. So let's see. Okay, that feels like it's going to do a little cutting. So let's put a little. I've got paper under that towel too. So we'll get it in here. Okay, and it's not cutting much, but it is cutting a little bit. And you know, seriously, slow and steady, since most guys won't have the micrometers and all that kind of stuff to and not even won't even necessarily have calipers. The trick is to sneak up on this. You know, you could try to measure it and put it in and all that kind of stuff, and actually the best way to do this is to hone them. I don't have a hone small enough, and if you have to take off several thousandths, it will take quite a while with the hone. So, okay, still Kingpin still doesn't go in either one. I hardly took any off at all. So let's turn that up a bit more. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay. Oh, interesting. Might have to change the Pandora choice there. Okay, so definitely biting a bit harder this time. And yeah, you can see the copper it shaved off there. Might have been better if I cleaned that off. Now I'm not pushing in real hard. I am pushing in a little because I want it to move forward as it cuts. Okay, so there we go. It just comes out the backside. That's so much easier than trying to back it out. Okay, when I'm done now, I'll throw this thing in the parts cleaner and clean it all out. So let's see how we're fitting here. Okay, kind of goes in a little bit more, but still not there. So it's tedious process. Part of the reason why shops charge about $400 to do this. I think I'm gonna take it up there just not quite as much as I did the last time. That felt like a pretty stout bite there, so let's put a little more fluid, cutting fluid on here. Okay. And yeah, I've got it clamped to the edge of the bench here to hold it. I figured that was a fairly easy way for somebody to replicate. My preference, and the other ones I do in that stuff, if I like the way these videos come out, they will get done in the vise. Just like I will probably do push the bushings in and out and everything in the shop press instead of trying to